so beautiful here. This looks like it's made out of a movie set. It's so pretty here. Just exploring my only day in Honolulu, Oahu. Just hiked down. We're at Spitting Caves. Bit more of a steep hike than I expected, but it's nice. Hey everyone, so welcome to Auckland. So yeah, I'm here in Auckland now. I stayed at a hotel by the airport and then I made my way by bus to my Airbnb that I booked for the next 3 nights. Yeah, I had to check out at like 10 a.m. and make my way by public transport. I ended up at a mall and I was passing time with all my bags at a mall. It was pretty funny taking the bus with so much luggage. So Hawaii is over. It was tough to say goodbye to Masha. Obviously, you saw the clip. I was pretty upset. I am also very excited to start my journey here in New Zealand. It feels really nice to be back here after a year and knowing that I'm going to be here for so much time. It's just really amazing to me and exciting and exhilarating. I'm in the Airbnb now and I'm really just tired. I have ordered dinner in and I'm just gonna go to bed really early because last night I only got to the hotel at like 3 a.m. So yeah, I only got like 4 hours of sleep because of the travel that I had to do all day yesterday, which was intense. I don't have jet lag, luckily enough, because Hawaii is the same time of day, just literally 1 day behind. Unintentionally planned that out. Let me just show you my B&B. I'll just show you my room because it is a whole house, but I have a private room to myself. And I love the ceilings. The ceilings are so pretty in here. Chandelier. I think it's just decorated so nice. I've already unpacked some of my things. I have my own ensuite, which is great because it's very private and that's awesome. So yeah, and this Airbnb is so nice. There's a lot of animals here. There's these 3 adorable dogs and a cat and they're so sweet. And it's so nice to have such a nice welcoming place to stay once I arrived in Auckland. And just generally enjoying my time here on this new journey. It's just incredible to be starting this. Like I've been planning it for so long. I did the video talking about how long I planned for this, like 9 months of planning preparation, and I'm actually here. And I guess I'll just talk a little bit about arriving. So yeah, I arrived on a connection on Jetstar via Sydney, Australia. It was really easy to connect in Australia, but unfortunately we did have a delay, which means that I arrived a little bit later than I originally had planned to. Luckily, the hotel I stayed at had a 24-hour front desk, so I actually only got to check in at like 2 in the morning. Arriving on a working holiday visa was very easy. Customs was just a breeze. I think that they've done this so many times that it's nothing new for them. They have processed so many other people that are coming here to live for a year. It's not like a big deal. They didn't ask me much questions at all. They didn't even ask to see proof of like how I'm gonna support myself, travel insurance, but of course I have all of those things. So I'm not saying that you don't need to have them, but that's definitely something that you should be planning as part of your working holiday. But I'm just telling you that the customs didn't actually ask me for it. Now, I'm not saying that you won't be asked, but just telling you how my journey was. I got to get a local SIM card through Spark right away, immediately. Even at 2 in the morning, Vodafone and Spark representatives were standing in the duty-free shops just past customs in the airport, and they were selling SIM cards. So I got myself a SIM card with data, a local number, and I think that's the best thing you could do when you first arrive on a working holiday because you're immediately connected, you have data, you can make calls. Public transportation is really easy in New Zealand because you can pay on the bus. I had a 20 New Zealand dollar note and I was like, I'm so sorry, this is all I have. And he's like, yeah, yeah, it's okay. So everything kind of just worked out for me and I feel really good about it. My emotions, I'm just really happy. I don't have nerves. I'm not anxious. There's no anxiety. I just feel really, really calm. I'm going to check in with you in a few days because seriously, I'm just going to be chilling here. It's not going to be some exciting content. But my friend and her daughter from Canada are coming here to Auckland and they're doing a road trip and they've invited me to join them. So I will be going on a road trip in a few days. So that'll be cool and I definitely will be vlogging that for you guys to see a little bit more of New Zealand. I'm visiting places that I've already been on my first trip. Thanks so much for listening to this. It was a little long-winded, but hopefully you got some helpful information from me sharing my experience on moving to New Zealand the first couple days. So I'm at the Airbnb in Auckland and every Sunday morning their neighbor plays jazz music really loud. It's so cute. I checked into Auckland's Lodge Hostel a few days ago. The first night was not very good because I had to stay in a 6-bed dorm. The room I wanted was sold out. So now I'm in the room that I want and I'm in here for the next 4 nights, including last night. I haven't gone out really exploring since I was at my other Airbnb because I've been trying to just sort out my plan. I was looking for rooms to rent and also editing videos. So literally it was a rainy day yesterday. I just stayed in the hostel all day. So I'm going to show you around my little room here. I'm in a 3-bed room. I don't really have the patience as I get older for bunk beds, dorm rooms as I used to when I was younger. So if I'm staying at a hostel, I prefer a private room or something like this. So this is my little bed and as you can see, it's just a single bed, right? There's no sharing in terms of the bed. This hostel's really good. It's in Mount Eden neighborhood of Auckland. Very quiet, very cozy. It feels more like you're staying at a home, which I really like that feeling right now because I'm not interested in partying or any of that other stuff. So this has been perfect. I will actually head out today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably climb Mount Eden, which is right here. So I'll just go up to Mount Eden. It's just like a 20-minute walk. See the view of Auckland from up there. Honestly, I'm getting a little stir crazy just staying in the hostel for so long, so I'm ready to go out, explore a little bit more of Auckland before I move on. Right now I made a tentative plan. So my plan is to have the road trip with Leanne and her daughter this week, and we are only together for a short like 5 days I think, and when they come back to Auckland I'm gonna ask them to drop me off in Tauranga, and I think that I'm gonna try find a room to rent in Tauranga, the Mount, and live there for like 2 months or so if I can find a room. So my priority right now is accommodation that's more long-term than just hostels. That's gonna be more affordable and it's also going to be a little bit less stressful for me. I don't like moving around with all my things all the time, so a room to rent will provide that stability that I think I'm craving right now. So I'm only going to commit to maybe 2 months to that in Tauranga, see if I like it. If I don't, I can move on and go somewhere else and find another room to rent. So I just think that's a really great plan. I'm also thinking about maybe buying a car at some point, a used one, because I think that will make my life a lot easier and I will become a lot more independent in my travels because I have my own car. I can take myself places. I don't have to depend on renting a car, public transportation, any of that stuff. So that's kind of the plan for now. Not working, definitely not interested in finding a job for at least like 4 months or so. So I definitely want to just travel around New Zealand, have a little holiday, enjoy my time off from work. Learned a lot of hard lessons about the bank account and how the banks in here in New Zealand work. So apparently the process has changed very recently. So this is November 2019 and to get a bank account has now become a lot more complicated. At least in Auckland, you have to apply online and they will call you to make an appointment to then come in at a later date to open an account. So it's not as easy. It takes a very long time. If you are in Auckland and you're trying to open a bank account, it could take you anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks to do this. So I tried to apply for a bank account at ANZ, but I just decided I'm gonna go and do it in a smaller city because I think I'll have better luck doing it in Tauranga at a smaller bank branch, and then hopefully I can get my bank account open so I can wire some money over. And I have also applied for my local tax number. It's called an IRD number and that's an online process as well, so it is pretty easy. You don't have to go anywhere. You can do it all online, which is nice. So yeah, it's definitely a process here. Do not think that you can come to New Zealand and immediately set yourself up with a bank account and tax number to get a job straight away. It's not going to happen. It takes so much longer here in New Zealand. So that's my #1 tip for anyone thinking about coming. That's all the advice I have for now. That was a very lengthy update. I'll check in with you guys later. hike up Mount Eden. I thought that it would be more developed than it is. It's just dirt. I'm glad I didn't try to do this yesterday because it was raining. It's definitely not a hike you want to do when it's raining. It would just be full of mud. But yeah, it's a nice spring day. Not too hard. Pretty steep though. Okay, so maybe because I came up a side entrance, it was trail and muddy, but actually there's pavement here. So now I don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna walk on this pavement. And it looks like I'm almost at the top, so yay. This is a moment that I could vlog. So basically I have to get used to all the hills here in New Zealand, especially Auckland. I'm staying in Mount Eden right now at Oakland's Lodge, and I had to walk down to Countdown, the grocery store, which was like a 20-minute walk. The problem being it's all uphill back. So hill, and I walked up that hill and another hill. It's tiring. These are my groceries. Enough stuff for the next couple days while I'm here in Auckland. Hey guys, do you notice something different about me? I got my hair cut. I just needed to have a little moment with my hair because I love it. I went to a salon yesterday in Mount Eden Village and it was such a fantastic experience. I love the salon. It's Live and Let Die salon here in Mount Eden Village, and it's just incredible experience. I had so much fun and I love my cut. She did everything by the book. She was so attentive, caring. She was just the best stylist. But without rambling on, I just thought a nice fresh haircut for a nice fresh start. Have a new life here in New Zealand is a really cool symbolic way to enter this journey. So yeah, from now on you're going to be seeing my new short hair. I'm so obsessed. I basically have been making moves. I got a bank account appointment booked. This means I'm one step closer to opening my bank account. I'm going to do a separate video on how I have to open my bank account with the specific bank that I went with, which is ANZ. I also successfully got my IRD number, so that's great. And I also reached out to somebody in Tauranga who is renting out a room right on the beach, and I have a viewing booked. I think it's probably gonna work out, so if all goes well, I'll be moving in there on December 3rd, and I'll be there until January 24th, so it's not official yet, but I'm hoping that this works out. It's with a woman and her child and her dog. I have a private room. I have a viewing next week on the 28th of November, and I'm hoping that that'll be my new home for 2 months. So yeah, everything's coming together. I feel fabulous. I'm in a super good headspace. I love my hair so much. I don't know what it is about getting a haircut that just boosts my confidence and makes me feel so empowered that I can conquer the world, that I can do this on my own, and that I'm gonna be okay. The road trip starts in 2 days. Everything is just happening now and I'm getting so hyped up. It's great. I'm so looking forward to exploring more of New Zealand because I'm ready to leave Auckland now and see something new, some new scenery, and just see the beauty of New Zealand, which is why I moved here. So I'm very happy and loving life, guys. Loving life. It's a beautiful sunny day today. Check it out.